Hi Sagittarius, welcome to How I Love Tarot. This is a general reading. Apologies for not getting your reading out to you quicker for August. Please forgive me. This is a general reading. I'm looking at 4 different areas of your life. Spirit, may I please have the present position for Sagittarius? May I please have the strength for Sagittarius? May I please have the challenge? May I please have the outcome? What's good in the outcome for Sagittarius? What do they not see coming? What will help them? What will motivate them? And what will inspire them? Okay, Sagittarius, I pulled your oracle cards first. Here we have healing, and we have candle flame, burn this hour, bring to me your healing power. So some of you are recovering from something. There's something here from the past also that you're healing from. What we have is the 7 of Swords in the reverse. Spirit, bring it forward. Coming clean, rethinking an approach, deception, self-deceit, keeping secrets. So I do feel like I'm reading. So there's 2 types of Sagittariuses that I pick up on. How do I say this? The type of Sagittarius I pick up on in this particular reading is the Sagittarius folks that are very kind of have a double life going on, is how I want to put it. Okay, so you lead one life to others, but there's a very deep part of you that is secretive from your relationships. So here we have the Hermit, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Death card. Death doesn't mean death. Death just means transformation. So what we have here is doing a lot of soul searching, introspection, contemplation, wisdom, truth seeking, being alone in many ways, looking at your independence, trusting your inner guidance, and meditating on what needs to happen next. Here we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. We have financial. So some of you are really kind of looking at situations in regards to money. Here, when I was picking up the healing card and the 7 of Swords, it feels like something that you're paying out money to that you don't want to. We have working from home. There's a conflict about something, feeling very overwhelmed by something. Here we have the Ace of Swords. You do have some mental clarity and breakthroughs. There's some new ideas going on. There's a success in a direction that you're moving in. This feels very career related or job related. Sharp mind. There is a new conflict, and here in this card, if you look at it, it says surgery. So some of you have had the healing card came out and the surgery came out. So some of you are healing from surgery or need surgery or something like that. Here we have the death card, and in the present position, what that represents is things are changing for you. There's endings of something, and so for some of you, in regards to physicality, there's something that you're going to have to do differently. For some of you, there's kind of leveling up on some intensity of physical health, or strengthening. Like I keep getting strength training or something like that. And so there's you're transforming and you're transitioning, and you're coming to an end of a cycle in your life. So that's showing up in the present position. Here in the Strength card, we have friendship, and what we have is bring to me friendship true, sharing laughter, understanding too. So your strength right now is your connection with others and building, as you kind of deal with something that's difficult in your life or perhaps painful in your life. What's giving you strength is your relationships outside your it's friendships. There's no other word for it really. Friendships. Knight of Pentacles, there's some slow moving energy here. There is some disappointment, but the strength is that you are, I feel like you're wanting new energy to come in here, and it hasn't been happening. And so in the strength, there's kind of like this moving methodically. As you transform in the present position, there's kind of moving methodically into a different space to understand how to do something differently. So that's showing up in your strength energy. Here in the King of Swords, being extremely decisive about something. So making a head over heart decision, being very disciplined about something. And in the strength, it shows that you're being truthful, honest, having mental clarity, and having authority over a difficult situation. Here in the here in the challenge, I see you traveling for some of you, safe travels. So for some of you, there's going to be a picking up of traveling. Keep me safe and let me roam far away, but bring me home. For some of you, it looks like, so here we have 22, which is 4 in numerology, which is stability. So some of you may be traveling, and I keep picking up work here. So some of you may be traveling for training or something like that for work. Others are traveling or are putting some travel on hold. On hold, Spirit just said, right? So that's coming up in the challenge. So that's a bit of a hypocritical information there. So for some of you, there is traveling and it feels like it's for work. For others of you, there's some halting of travel. Here in the challenge, we also see the 4 of Cups in the reverse. There's some sadness here. There's an awareness, choosing happiness, accepting things are the way they are, retreating, withdrawing, you know, just really not being able to realign a situation that's out of sync with you. This looks like a relationship. So feeling the challenge is just kind of really feeling that and just being in that energy. Not much of a challenge, but it's there. Here in the outcome, we see strength, right? Sagittarius being strong as usual and putting on their armor and doing what needs to be done. So strength and stability in this hour, endurance, stamina, I empower. Feeling very empowered, but not changing your mind about a situation. You're pausing, you're surrendering, you're letting go. You want a new perspective. There is an enlightenment about something, and you're having different thoughts than before as you gain insight into the sacrifices that you're making. You're changing what you can change and releasing what you can't. Here in the Page of Cups in the reverse, we have emotional situations. So we have someone around you that can be a little bit immature. There's some immaturity going on. There's some disappointment. They're having some creative blocks and it's coming out in your outcome. So you might be helping them in some way. And so it shows here that there's a lot of emotionality involved with this person, a lot of emotional stuff going on with them. Here in the Nine of Cups in the reverse, we have dissatisfaction in... There's some dissatisfaction. That's what's kind of picking up in your energy here. And like I said, I read for 2 types of Sagittarians, and there's a group that I usually read for. This is not really coming out for. It's the other group. And I don't know what makes you different. I just can feel the energy when it happens. And it does feel like there's a dissatisfaction. For those of you that are alone, not with somebody, it feels like you're not really attached securely in a relationship, like a marriage or something like that. It feels very much so that there's a loneliness there. So in the outcome, what we have you looking at is your own inner happiness and feeling a sense of needing to connect with others. So it does feel like you're having compassion and you're optimistic, but it's a bit of a challenge going on for you. This will end, but right now it's a little bit tricky. Sagittarius, that is your outcome. That is your reading. I hope the reading helped, and I will speak to you soon.